What's up, guys? My name is Brandon. You guys can call me Swifters, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video here on my channel. Today I'm coming at you guys with a super exciting video because in today's video we're going to be taking a look at 5 new locations coming to Fortnite Battle Royale. In today's video we are going to be taking a much closer look at a ton of super awesome locations that we may expect to see coming to the game as soon as Season 6 drops here in Fortnite. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I could not be more excited for the release of Season 6. And for those of you who don't know, it was just confirmed a few days ago by Epic Games that Season 6 is expected to be released on this upcoming September 27th, so we are just days away from the official release of Season 6. And I do want you guys to let me know right now down in the comment section below if you guys are all as excited as I am for the release of Season 6. As I said in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the top 5 new locations that may be coming to Season 6 here in Fortnite. Alrighty guys, so as I said, in today's video we are going to be taking a much closer look at 5 new locations coming to Season 6. Now throughout the rest of today's video, we're actually going to be taking a look at a ton of concept images that were created by a good buddy of mine known as Sardar. I'll have a link to both his Twitter and YouTube in the description below, but basically his concept images were actually created or inspired by leaked content found within the game files. Now the leaked content is suggesting that all of these new locations we may expect to see coming to Fortnite as soon as Season 6 drops here in the game. So to go ahead and start this video off, the very first new location coming to Season 6 is a brand new amusement park. As you guys can see on screen right now, this is a super crazy concept image of what the amusement park could potentially look like. And as I said, this was created by a good buddy of mine known as Sardar. Now I know some of you guys may be thinking, how the heck does an amusement park play into anything that has to do with Season 6? As I said guys, this is actually inspired by some content that was leaked to us by an individual who does claim to have ties to Epic Games. And in regard to this brand new amusement park coming to Fortnite, the user said this: "The bunker at Wailing Woods will apparently open up with an individual inside building a chicken restaurant. One of the new Battle Pass skins will apparently be the restaurant's mascot. Throughout the season, the restaurant will become an amusement park and replace Wailing Woods." Now, this actually makes a lot of sense because if you guys were to head over to Wailing Woods right now, you guys can actually see that when the cube was circling around the entire Fortnite map, it actually created an anti-gravity zone over by Wailing Woods, and it also introduced a ruin that can be seen on the floor. So obviously, because we have this cube that has made its way through Wailing Woods and left an anti-gravity field, it's very possible that with the release of Season 6 and the end of Season 5, something pretty monumental will actually happen to Wailing Woods, and it's very possible that Wailing Woods will be completely removed and replaced by a brand new amusement park themed location with the release of Season 6. On top of that, it definitely makes a lot of sense for that bunker in Wailing Woods to open up because as you guys may or may not know, back in Season 4, a mysterious bunker ended up spawning inside of Wailing Woods, and to this day, a lot of people have been pretty unsure as to what exactly the role of that bunker was and still is, and it is very possible that with the end of Season 5 and the beginning of Season 6, the bunker will open up, and throughout the duration of Season 6, we may have a brand new amusement park. Moving on to the next new location coming to Season 6 of Fortnite, this is the brand new Crazy Castles location. As you guys can see, this is a super awesome concept image of what Crazy Castles may potentially look like. Now this is actually something that we may see coming to the game with the release of Season 6 for a multitude of reasons. First and foremost, a couple of weeks ago, there was actually a leaked video showcasing a brand new emote coming to Fortnite Battle Royale, and within that video, it actually depicted a brand new Crazy Castles location in the very background. As you guys can see, this was that video, and in the very back, we can actually see with the screenshot a castle image which is currently not found within Fortnite. So it is very possible that this Crazy Castle may actually be coming to Fortnite Battle Royale with the release of Season 6. On top of that, as I'm sure a lot of you guys may or may not recall, back in Season 2, throughout the Season 2 Battle Pass, we could have acquired night-themed skins. This included the Black Knight, the Royal Knight, and the Blue Squire. And if you guys recall, the actual descriptions of all of these night-themed characters had something to do with a location on Fortnite. I don't remember the exact specifics, but I know that something like the Black Knight could have been the Protector of Anarchy Acres. One of them was the Protector of Wailing Woods. and another location which has actually been removed from Fortnite. So as I said, the description of our night-themed characters had some sort of tie or some sort of relation to one of the many locations here in the Fortnite map. However, one of these locations is actually gone. Anarchy Acres is no longer in Fortnite. Wailing Woods is actually expected to be completely removed with the release of Season 6, and it is very possible that because all of our night-themed skins no longer have their proper home in the Fortnite map, just because Anarchy Acres was removed and Wailing Woods may actually be removed as well, that Epic Games needs to introduce a new location into the Fortnite Battle Royale map where all of our knights can then go and protect that particular location. So it is very possible that with the release of Season 6 and the introduction of the Crazy Castles location, all of our knights will now find a new home. Moving on to the next new location coming to Season 6 of Fortnite, this is a brand new volcano. Now I'm sure you guys may have seen multiple videos over these past couple of days and past couple of weeks depicting the volcano at Loot Lake, and obviously as you guys know, if you head over to Loot Lake right now, you guys can actually see that Loot Lake is completely purple. You guys can jump across Loot Lake, and that's because the cube has actually dissolved inside of Loot Lake, and it is actually expected that with the release of Season 6, a giant volcano may spawn inside of Loot Lake, completely destroying and removing Loot Lake from Fortnite. Now, this new location is pretty much confirmed to be coming to Fortnite, because if you guys were to go ahead and check out these new leaked images found within the game files, you guys can actually see that we do have a volcanic pit of molten lava found within the game files. So of course, this isn't just speculation. With the end of Season 5 and the beginning of Season 6, a volcano will most definitely spawn inside of Loot Lake. So I can only assume that the name Loot Lake will no longer be in Fortnite, and instead we may have something completely different, potentially a lava lake or a volcano valley, whatever it may be. I am so excited to see what this new volcanic location inside of Season 6 will potentially look like. Moving on to the next new location that we may see coming to Season 6 of Fortnite. This is a super awesome location. I know myself and a ton of other people within the Fortnite community would absolutely love to see Epic Games introduce into the game. This is some sort of snowy town or some sort of snowy biome on the complete opposite side of Paradise Palms on the map. As you guys can see, I definitely think that having some sort of snowy village would be super awesome. On top of that, with this concept image of the new map that you guys can see on screen right now, you guys can see the entire left far side of the map is completely covered in snow. This would honestly make a ton of sense because, as you guys know, in the bottom right hand corner we have Paradise Palms and that gigantic desert biome area, and obviously it makes a ton of sense that on the complete opposite side of the map we now have a snowy area. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely think that if we had a snowy area on the far left hand side of the Fortnite map, it would definitely encourage a lot more people to go over there, because I don't know about you, but I pretty much never go over to Haunted Hills. I never go to Snobby Shores. However, if we had something pretty much identical to Paradise Palms and that desert biome translated over into a snowy biome area on the map, I definitely think it could make Fortnite Battle Royale even more fun. Moving on to the fifth and final new location that we may see coming to Season 6 of Fortnite. This is some sort of llama themed area. As you guys can see, we have a pretty cool concept image of Llama Land. Now obviously this isn't something that would take place close to Loot Lake, just because, as I previously said, Loot Lake is going to be completely transformed into some sort of lava or volcanic themed area. So even though we have Llama Land placed right next to Loot Lake, I honestly think that having some sort of llama themed location just above Pleasant Park, where the old soccer stadium used to be, would definitely make for a super awesome location here in Fortnite. So, as you guys can see on screen right now, this is just sort of a final concept image of what a lot of the new locations coming to Season 6 on the Fortnite map may potentially look like. In the top right hand corner we have the amusement park location, which looks super awesome and is expected to completely replace Wailing Woods. In the bottom right hand corner we do have that concept image of Crazy Castles. It definitely looks super awesome, and it honestly makes a lot of sense for this location to be added into Fortnite. On top of that, we have switched it up a little bit it, in the top left-hand corner, we have the Snowy Slopes location, which, as I said, will definitely increase the amount of people that head over to the left-hand side of the map a lot more. And finally, right where Loot Lake is supposed to be, found in the bottom left-hand corner as well, we have the brand new volcano area. And as I said, all of these locations would be super awesome if they did come to Season 6 of Fortnite. Regardless, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, let me know your thoughts, opinions, and feedback regarding all of these new locations in the comment section below. Regardless, guys, that is going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be sure to catch you guys later.